Hello everybody and welcome back to the GCU Dynasty here on March Madness Legacy. We are back for the start of year 3 as you look here after a disastrous offseason. Uncle Boozer, to add salt to the wound, has transferred to our rival Seattle University. So we will be playing him in fact 3 times this season as we have a very unique conference schedule. But that's where he went. We lost him in the transfer portal. Then we could not replace him. So here's a look at our updated roster with our SFA players imported. We got Bourbon Boozin, the reigning Heisman champ, or winner, I guess, from Auburn. He is suiting up for the Lopes this year, 73 overall. We will start him initially. And then we'll probably have Moonman or Valverde rotate in with him. And then the other SFA player making his debut, Arian Green Davis, will back up Shaquille Wild Goose, the former Nebraska deep threat. We also have Slade Roden and Chadwick Tonda playing around. But Arian Green Davis, the speedster, he is our backup point guard. So definitely a little bit worse of a roster this season, maybe in terms of depth, but I think in terms of true talent, we are a little bit better. So we're going to try and get back to the NCAA Tournament this season. And then here's just a kind of a quick look at the way our schedule falls. We have a ton of non-conference games. We got this Old Spice Classic thing. And then look at this. This November and December slate is insane. We're playing like a game every other day, it seems. And then we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Or no, only 6 total conference games this season. I don't know what kind of scheduling we got going on in this save, but we are going heavy non-conference this year, so we got to make the most of it. We will play our home opener here against Siena, and then we'll go ahead and get into the tournament in the next episode with Providence. Before we get started, though, just want to check on our recruiting. I don't think we've simmed forward at all. I think all of these guys, we are looking at, I believe we're looking at, or we're just waiting. So we're waiting a week to see what happens with those guys. So that's what we're going to do here. But we will be playing Siena here just to kind of get a vibe. Haven't played, of course, the game in a couple weeks. We had the off season for the SFA. I like their mascot here as well, the Siena Saints. So let's see what they're all about. They're wearing green. Why not? Let's let them wear it. We're not going to do anything crazy, like I said. Just want to make sure my game settings are here. Shaquille Wild Goose, the starter now. Chad Barber, Husky Boyle, Beavers, and then we'll have Moonman come off the bench. Might end up putting Moonman as the starting center. We'll have to kind of see just how it works. But I want to start with Boozin, the true freshman. It was supposed to be Boozer and Boozman, the kind of duo here. But unfortunately, we've had to pivot. So let's keep it going. Also, let me know kind of how you guys want me to do the series moving forward. Do you want me to focus more on the Yams or still do an even split between the Yams and GCU, just because the new game is coming out for College Football 26 in 3 months, whereas for GCU, this game, there's not another one coming out in anytime soon, so I can go maybe a bit slower with this series if you'd prefer, so we can get farther in the Yams. So just let me know about that. But here we go, the season opener for year 3 here at GCU Arena. And Bourbon Boozin, he has no hops. That is not a good start for us. And I forgot how to play this game a little bit, so it's going to take me a second here. Husky Boyle, he can't do anything. So Shaquille Wild Goose now the full-time starter. Chad Barber trying to get that to Boozin, but we'll see one of our best players there, Rex Beavers. Not a good shot there to kick it off, looking like me in Rec League. All right, let's not take a loss to Siena. I don't think that would be all that great. Boozin has like no aura here with his equipment either. Might need to change that, but Shaquille Wild Goose gets himself a rebound. We'll pass it up to Mr. Husky. Oh, we'll fade. Oh, I can't block. Bro, what is that throw? Okay, we got it in. Come on, let's create some motion, folks. Chad Barber, first points of the season. It's off the back iron. Said I haven't played this game in over 3 weeks at least, so. Come on. Let's play some defense. He jumps in, and we're going to the line. A quick foul on Shaquille Wild Goose. Might need to start playing zone. We played that all of last season. I like how they put, bro, who did I put in? Oh, no, I did a mass sub by accident. All right, so immediately I put in my boy Chuck Valverde, the 6'3" center. Did not mean to do that. But now we got Boozin in. Or not Boozin, Moonman. All right, let's drill him down inside to Mr. Valverde here. And no points yet, and there we go. Rex Beaver finally gets us our first points on the season with a jam. Come on. Deep three there, and then rims out. Nicely done. Movement on the recovery. We're going fast. We're going to give it there, and a quick 2. Another point for Beavers. So 4-4, another nice start here. Looking good. Oh, we get the cheese. Run, baby. There goes Moonman by himself, and he's going to slam it. So Moonman comes in. He immediately changes the game. He's cooking. No foul there. We are one of the toughest places to play in the country. And that's going to rim out. Let's go. All right, so let's, okay, we'll get Bourbon Boozin back in. We'll get Husky Boyle in. And let's see the debut of Arian Green Davis. Why not, right? Okay, just a quick turnover there. This game one is kind of all about getting, just getting a feel for the team, seeing how we want this team to play. Got a bunch of subs coming on in. 2 starting freshmen. I'll also bring in Jamorian Finkley here. I want to see how he plays this year. You know, Chad Barber's a great scorer. Probably our best scorer. And that's off the rim. Brought down by Moonman. I think Moonman might end up being our starting center. Green Davis, the true freshman, I believe was a 3-star. Swing it out. Husky Boyle down deep to Boozin. Let him go to work. And it's swatted on his first attempt. The 7-footer playing like a chump. See if Finkley got better this season. Nice defense. Green Davis on the board. Get it down to Husky, our breakout player last year. We'll throw it out to Moonman, and splash! He hits it. What a start to the year for Manju Moonman. Immediately, they call a timeout, a 9-1 run. Oh, baby. All right, so on these timeouts, I want to get more creative with how we're playing. So I want to try Moonman at center. And let's get Beavers back in here. And then we'll play with Green Davis and Finkley for a second. Why not, right? Test out our backcourt here. Definitely a bit smaller ball, though, on this one, and they immediately hit a 3 on us. So how does Manju play down low is the question. Pretty fucking well. All right, Manju Moonman, welcome to center, baby. So it looks like Bourbon's probably going to be coming off the bench, at least here early. Are they going to go or what? Deep three, and that's off. Nice rebound there for Manjube, and he's going to stretch the floor. Why not? Oh, take it out, take it out. Get it back down low to Manjube. Over to Arian Green Davis for a three. He bricks it. It was wide open too. Help him, help him, help him, help him. Oh my goodness. All right, so 11-10, not getting a ton of separation here, so I think we should take out Green Davis. We'll put in Wild Goose. Put in Barber back in. We'll get Martin Black in for the first time this year. Boyle for three, and he misses it. Come on. Please, please, I'm on my knees. And that's going to be a foul on Husky. So a lot of fouls here early on. A very low-scoring game so far. And they take the lead. So about halfway through this first quarter, we've yet to really find our scorer that we can kind of rely on. Only scores have been Manjube and Beavers. No outside scoring yet. Definitely feeling the miss from Rylan Warrenberg, Binks McBurnfinger, some former greats on this team. Got to find a new scorer as they extend the lead. Gotta get it to Chad Barber. He was great last season for us. See if we can kind of hit that. We've yet to hit a three. Finally we do. Manjube hit a three earlier, but that doesn't count. So tie ball game here. Good defense. A weird two. We'll take that. Martin Black in transition. He tries to get inside. He kicks it out. Chad Barber again. A deep two, and he connects. All right, so let's get Bourbon back in, and let's get Boyle back in. Great defense from Manjube, and he gets the rebound. He is looking amazing right now at this center position. Absolutely loving it. He's just so quick as well. And now Beavers inside. Cleaned up by Manjube Moonman. He'll go to the line. What a start for the Lopes. New Manjube Moonman would be a great part of this team. Already 7 points. And he splashes that one. We extend the lead to 3, can make it 2 possessions now. The season might go fully through Manjube Moonman. Oh man, got the screen shaking now. The Havocs are getting involved. I want to go into the zone. It's not going to let me. Nice rebound from Bourbon Booze and the freshman. Little crossover. Martin Black for 3, and that's way off the pipe. Deep 3, and oh, that's a splash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, a deep pass and a quick 3. Oh, baby, what a pass to Chad Barber. Was not trying to do that at all. Was trying to sub. Oh, man, now they're starting to get creative here. All right, Bourbon. Come on, Bourbon. Come on, Bourbon. And they're going to call an offensive foul. So they're hanging around with us here. We get Chuck Valverde back in, I guess. And we'll put Rex Beavers down there. Oh, no. Help him, Slime! No, no, it's a tie game. I'm too busy. I gotta, kind of gotta chill on all these subs. There we go. Come on, I just want to get Bourbon some confidence here. Get in the cup. There you go. Bourbon boozing converts. Just want to get the 7-footer some confidence. He's great on the football field, but looking like a chump here in the game. Help him out, Slime. Help him out. Oh, my goodness. Boyle gets one. They're going the other way. Come on, Husky. Split the D. The brand new Baylor Bear. Chad Barber delivers a strike off the rim. Come on, Chad. And they're going to call, I guess, an off-ball screen, maybe. I think we're getting the ball back. So a brand new starting 5 now. Manjube checks back in. We've got the freshman Arian Green Davis now. We want to see Jamori Finkley here. Nice feed down to Rex Beavers, and we'll get some shots off this. Matt McCool, what a name. SFA legend and Hall of Famer Rex Beavers. I believe he's one of our only seniors this season. Alright, so it feels like we'll be okay. Manjube seems to be handling the spot where Uncle Boozer was going to fill in, so I don't think we're losing too much here as I thought. Would have liked that 7'4" player, but I think we'll settle. I think we're alright, especially in a weak whack. Nice block there from Jamori. That's off. Rex Beavers brings it down. We're going the other way. Beavers, oh man, look at the speed. He goes into the cup, and oh, he hits it home. Rex Beavers with the contested lay-in. Looking awesome here. Lopes extend the lead to 6. Oh, no, no, not like this. Help him out, Slime. And that's going to be a foul on Rex Beavers. So 2 minutes left in the first half. Siena can bring this within 4. Tough place to play. That's off the mark. Let's get him off here. We'll put Boozin in, Husky Boyle back in. So Manju back in for the first time since he went on that scoring run. There you go. Alright. Finkley wasn't really cooking there. It's alright, we'll go to Arian, and he can't bring it in. Nice try there from the freshman. Get back on defense, Slime. Help him out, help him out. That's going out of bounds. Alright, so let's make sure the starting 5. Bro, that's not the starting 5. I guess this is. Nice close out there. Get that rock, Boozin. I guess we won't. So I guess all our starting 5's coming back in. That's what I wanted to start with. Once again, too many substitutions, I think. Just want to get everybody some playing time, though. Wild Goose been a non-factor here tonight. Nice drive there from Chad Barber. It leads up to 8. Great run to end the half here for the Lopes. And nice block there from Boozer. Come on, baby. Rex Beavers, please. Nope. Wait. No, we got tipped. They're going the other way. Can we get them? No, we can't. What a tip. It turned into a transition too. Thought we had a free bucket with Boozin. Beavers. Barber. The 3. The splash. A 9-point lead. Looks like they can hold for the final shot. I will pressure them. I would like a shot here. they'll just let us have it. We'll give them a nice little floater. So 15 seconds here. I think we got to give Moonman the last shot. All right, we'll go at 5 seconds here. All right. And he gets the fadeaway too. What a shot from Manju Moonman. It's a 9-point lead at the break for the Lopes. What a start to this season. Doesn't seem like the Lopes have missed a step since Season 2. In our quest to get back to the NCAA Tournament. Remember, Year 1, we got to the round of 32. Year 2, we only made the NIT, but we made the quarterfinals before losing on a buzzer beater to Michigan State. So, trying to get back to the tournament and really trying to finally win the WAC and get out of the WAC. We're desperate for an invite from anybody else. Nice, they missed the lay-in. Let's run the floor, let's run the floor. Boozin. Alright, Wild Goose in isolation. We'll get Manjube over there. And that's not going to look good, but thought we could just attack the rim, but doesn't seem like that. And they get a nice 2-pointer. Oh, Beavers with the pickup and a nice little 2-pointer. So, Wild Goose trying to attack the rim. Good things happen. Help him out, help him out. He drives in. Wild Goose takes the foul. What's the foul count on that now? Wild Goose has 2. We had Husky Boyle in now. We'll put Green Davis in. Want to give the freshman a lot of playing time here. See what he can really do before kind of set in stone our rotation. Like to see his mid-range game. Haven't really seen him shoot. We saw him miss a 3, but got both freshmen on the floor. Boozin. Nice pass. Feed here. Barber drives inside, and he goes to the line. Lopes doing a great job of getting to the free throw line today. 13 points for Chad Barber. And they're going to drive in, and that's an easy 2. So a 9-point lead here for the Lopes. They're kind of hanging in there. If we're not careful, this could get ugly, but Husky Boyle been a non-factor today. He gets swatted, and he picks up a foul, his second of the day. So everybody's picking up fouls so far. There we go, there we go. So quick turnover. Chad Barber, not the fastest slime in the world. And Husky looking for a free throw. He hits the 2-pointer. Whoa, that should have been a charge. So they're tossing around, trying to go inside. Thought I could tip that, and it rolls in. So once again, every time we extend the lead, they get it back within 9. Oh. Manjube. And he loses the ball on the baseline. They're going the other way. Nice defense there by Manjube Moonman. 1-on-1 in the corner. Chad Barber. On defense, they pass inside. It's blocked by Boozin. And they hit the 2. No aura. Oh, a free Dunkaroonie for Husky Boyle. What a pump fake. All right, let's get Rex Beavers in. We'll get Check, Valverde, Martin Black. We'll get Finkley in and Wild Goose. So brand new starting 5 here. Close out, beautiful, off the front of the rim. Manjube brings it down. Manjube, can he go coast to coast? Passes it out, fakes it. Green Davis tries to get something. Let's see if we can get some help here. There you go, there you go. And drives in, he can't finish. Husky Boyle, double team. To the corner, inside, and tried to tip it away. A late foul on Boozin. Everybody's getting called for fouls. We got a brand new starting 5 coming on in. Michael Oho. 7 points. Lead down to 7 if he makes this. We're a bit of a smaller ball right now. Martin Black all the way. A nice 2-pointer, and he drains it. Great job by Martin Black. Definitely been a much more of a role player here for the Lopes in his career. He is very tiny. Rex Beavers, nice job on the defensive end. Wild Goose now. Picked up by Valverde, another tiny short stack boy. Oh, but look at him go, and he gets stripped. He has speed, but... Shmori Finkley now. And that's blocked by Beavers. He picks it up. He's going the other way. Rex Beavers in transition, and he throws a long 2 out there. That was just not impressive. Somehow it's still a 10-point lead. Double teaming. Long 2, and they drain it. Martin Black now tries to drive. It's pickpocketed. And it's picked again. All right, we might have to chill here. No foul. One of these times, I'll draw the charge. All right, we're going to call a timeout here for the Slimes. Because I got to get Manjube at center, and I can only do that in a timeout unless he's in my starting 5, so... All right, we gotta get serious here. So we'll put Beavers back in. Boyle, Barber, and Wild Goose. We kind of just gotta. This is what we gotta go with probably for the remainder of the game. It's only a 6-point game right now. We've gotta lock in. Manjube at center now. Is this gonna be where he resides the rest of the season? Boyle tries to get in there and off the front of the rim. We've been trying to get inside all day long. It hasn't been working in the second half. Down low, Manjube, he almost got up there. It's down to 4. The Lopes are fading away here. We got to play some good offense. Explodes. Tries to get inside. Beavers now. Husky Boyle for 3. He can't reach it. Scoreless in our last 2.5 minutes. The Lopes are fading, and they're fading fast, but they got him in a bit of a... What are they going to call here? An offensive foul off the ball. Not sure what that was, but we will take it. All right, 5 minutes and some change. Let's play some offense. All of our veteran players here. And, of course, who are they going to call that out on? Okay, we keep the ball. Because I'm like, Shaquille, what are you doing? He's not had a great game at point guard for us. And And Husky gets to the line. All right. So when you're not shooting it well, fight to the line. Got him on his feet. Was able to drive the baseline and got met at the rim. Political science. All right, Husky, just hit your free throw, Slime. Let's get out of here with a W. Nobody wants to lose to Sienna. They have a cool little dog mascot, but that's about it. Come on, boys. 6-point game, 5 minutes left. The season opener, GCU Arena. It's tipped by Manjube. Bang! We got a lot of different players in double digits. I think 3 at least. I don't know if that's a lot. Manjube has 11. He has not missed a shot. According to them. And another tip from Manjube. 3 straight tips. This man's a beast. Do it again, Slime. Oh, they do it again. And he blocks it. What a defensive possession so far for Manjube. 3 tips and a swat-a-doo. Give it to Manjube. Come on, come on. Manjube has to finish this. He has to finish this sequence. That was such a good play. The little elbow. Bang! Manjube Moonman has arrived. He gets that rebound. Is he going to go coast to coast now? He's holding on. Whoop, he got somebody on him. He drives into the line. Oh, almost and one. That would have been insane. Manjube Moonman taking over the second half. Death being pointed at the earth. I want Manjube Moonman. Bang! Who needs Uncle Boozer when you've got the Moonman? 2 for 2. Lead is back to 10. They got it down to 4. Manjube. Oh, come on. Give us that. Give us that. They will not. Okay, so we're at 3 for him. So I'm going to actually put in Finkley. Shaquille has not even been shooting all that well either today, so we'll give Wild Goose a bit of a rest. See if Finkley can do anything. Zach Tekken, he's 6 points, only 3 for 10 on the day. Not ideal. Do hit that one. Push it to 8 here if they were able to convert. All right, 8-point game. Oh, why did you make that throw? Right off the dome! A quick turnover for Sienna. Finkley recovers. All right, let's just chill for a second. Husky, Manjube one-on-one in the paint. Out, Finkley. 3, Finkley off the rim. Not a great shot. Oh, we got a turnover. That's Finkley. Manjube helping him out. Can he get down the lane? Manjube with the dunk. Oh, he missed it. They somehow swatted it out of his hands. Game's starting to get close again, especially when they hit that. Down to 5. 3.5 minutes left. Chad Barber now. He gets the baseline. Kitty, oh my God! Chad Barber just dunked on that man. There's no way. Chad Barber showing the hops. Insanity here at GCU Arena. 3 minutes left. The deep 3. He hits it. It's back to a 4-point game. Of course, it's going to be close. Gets it down to Moonman. One-on-one. Come on, Moonman. Finish the... Oh, he missed it off the tip. Come on. You got to hit that. First game of the year, my voice is gone. Come on, Husky. Who's going to make the play to save the game? Our season ended because of a dumb move by Warrenburg. Beavers with the swat. Let's take some time. Let's chill pill this. Let's get a good shot. We got plenty of time here. 4-point game. Little pick and roll. Yes. Yes! Oh, the pass and the dunk! The lead is back to 6. Finkley on defense. Finkley, they jump in. They'll go to the line. How's Beavers doing here on that? That's number 3. Ooh, we need some subs. I'm gonna call a timeout after this. 'Cause I gotta take a look at our substitutions. It's not good. They hit one. Alright, let's call a timeout. Let's call a timeout. We're up 5, 2 minutes left. Let's take a chance. Let's look at the team here and get us some stamina back. Alright, so Manjube super low. Alright, let's get Wild Goose back in. I kind of want Beavers to stay in, even though he's super weak. These two are staying in. Question is, I think we keep Moonman in, we take Beavers out. Who do you put in for Beavers? Boozin? You can't do it. You gotta muscle it out there, Beavers. You gotta find some willpower there. Alright, Wild Goose checks back in. Plenty of time. Let's just take our chances. Up 5. Let's run some clock. Create some motion here. I'm not going to take a shot unless it's a beautiful, wide open one. Like this one from Beavers! Another dunk! They're up 7. Two dunks in a row from Beavers. And that's a backwards over and back, but they don't call it. Come on, come on. Get there, get there. Nice, nice. Manjube has it. All right. So up 7, a minute left. They're guarding that paint heavy. Wild Goose looking for some help. Drops down to Beavers, and it's off the foot. What did we do there? Wait, are they calling a kicked ball? I think they are. Are they calling? No, it was a turnover. So Wild Goose with the mistake. And a quick 2, that did not do anything for him. And Chad Barber gets the ball. We are free throws away from 1-0. Let's go. Manjube now, he'll go to the line. No, still more free throws. So Shaquille Wild Goose, no, he's 0 for 3 on the day. Trying to sink his first free throws of the season. He gets 1. His first points of the year. Oh dear. Taking over for Riley Warrenburg. He doesn't score at all till the final 30 seconds of the game. No foul, no foul. And that's in and out. They'll get the 2, and we'll foul them there. So up 9, they'll go to the line. This game's all but over. Great job at the end for the Lopes to maintain the late comeback. That's off the mark. Manjube brings it in, and that should end the game. Warm up the bus is right, folks. And of course, you know we're going to run up the score here. At least we're going to attempt to practice our end-of-game scenarios, because why not, right? And Manju misses that one. And there it is, an 8-point win for the Lopes. 60-52 on home court to start the year. It definitely was not pretty, but we definitely learned a lot more about this roster and what we're going to kind of have to play with this season and how we're going to have to win these games. So very excited now about Manju at center. Like the way Beavers and Barber are playing. Need to get more production out of Husky, Boyle, and Shaquille Wild Goose, as well as our entire bench. Figuring out the best sequence for those guys. But 60 points, nothing to scoff at. Home victory here. The Havocs are going crazy. So look at our players of the game. 17 points for Barber. Beavers had 16, 15 for Moonman. Everybody else, not much. And Boozin only had 2. Martin Black, only 2 bench scorers scored. Moonman and Beavers. So that kind of looks like how it's going to be. So doesn't look like Boozin is quite ready for the big time, which is, that's okay. Alright, so before we sim forward, I want to just make sure our thing is set how we want it. I love this starting 5. This is how it should be. Of course, simming the games, I have no idea how they're going to do it. I think Valverde will probably sim a little bit better. Maybe not. I'd rather have Boozin out there. But for sim, he's a higher overall, so Wild Goose, obviously our starter. Our 6th man probably should be Martin Black. Chuck Valverde I'm fine with, and then kind of doing like this. Alright, so that's how it's going to look, at least for right now. But 1-0, so we're going to sim a week, and then we'll check in on recruiting. We'll get to that Providence game. So we're not going to play these games, but we just want to kind of see what's popping. We win that one against Missouri. That's huge. And we lose to UConn. So nothing to scoff at there, of course. UConn's always a great team. Alright, so let's check our message center, of course. Athletic Director, new alumni challenge, win the home opener. The results, way to go, Coach. And we got a new alumni challenge. The alumni with if we win against Kansas State. Okay. All right. So what do we want to upgrade? We have kind of everything upgraded. The weight room, practice gym, study hall. We have not done the injury clinic. I think this team, how strength, speed, quickness. I mean, we are a bit smaller, it seems, this year, so why don't we unlock this? There we go. So you can see Lopes Lane, Thunder Alley, Flanagan Court. Looking good so far. Alright, so now let's check our recruiting, see if we have any updates. So the Illinois guy, yes, we do. Okay, so we average 18 and 15. He's 7'3". I don't see any way that we won't be interested in this man. This guy a little bit lower, not as great for LeVar Reese. 60s and 80s. So I definitely think I like Gardner more. He has some 80s and a 70 and the double-double going. Now, what about this man, John Ryan? He's definitely going to be interested in us. High 70s, mid 70s, 11 and 2. So, okay, so not the best. Now, remember, we need 2 small forwards. We're going to need a power forward of some sort and a center. So I think Elmo Gardner, of course, is going to be the man that we look for. So I just want to offer him a scholarship right away. I don't want to dilly-dally. I want to get this man in the building. So we will offer him a scholarship, see if we can get him to sign. And now we have a lot of different guys to look at here. that we are interested in. So, for small forwards, if somebody's taller, like maybe Gooden, he could be that power forward guy. So let's just kind of look at these guys, see what we're interested in. Okay, so high 80s, 17 and 5. Like that for Caleb Barnett. A lot of 80s, 15 and 5. Okay, I mean, a lot of these guys I think are going to be about the same. A lot of 80s, can't jump, scores a lot more points. So Doug Garrison is probably a much more of a scorer. I kind of like that. Gooden, this guy's the tallest one. He could probably play power forward. He scores even more. So, okay, I like this move. Marcel Gooden, he could be that power forward for us. Vaughn Kirby. So, some 80s. Not as great here in the physical categories, but he scores the most, and he has the best three-point ability out of the small forwards, which is always something we look for. So far I like these three. So Doug Miller now. High 80s, like to see that. Doesn't do too much else well. Okay, Underwood, he's 6'4". 1270, kind of does a lot of different things okay. And then James Vilma, the last 4-star, who's interested in us. 24 points per game. Okay, and then what about this gentleman? The 3-star, he's super into us. 14, not very good. And then the last one, Richard Wallace. Okay, 80s on everything, 20. Okay, so I think the three I like the most are Doug Garrison, because he is high 80s and everything. He has 24 points, 8 rebounds, almost a double-double. And he's only 6'3". I like that. Then we got Gooden, who could be that power forward type of a guy here. Like that. He scores 27 points a game. So great offense. And then I like Vaughn Kirby as well. He's the highest scorer out of anybody and the best three-pointer. So those are all things I like to see. The only question is, how do we get these guys on the team? I think this guy, we are in first place. I think we can just offer a scholarship. For Gooden, are we number 1? We are not. So, we're going to have to do something here. Not sure what we're going to have to do. It's a lot of points to try and recruit this gentleman. Maybe we can try and just offer him the scholarship and get a quick... But yeah, let's offer just scholarships to all these guys and see what happens. Because I don't think any of them are going to sign quickly. It might take us a little bit, a chance to get Mark Gooden. So just want to make sure I offered them all a scholarship. Yes, I did. Okay, and then, of course, our 5-footer, or 7-footer, I mean. Elmo Gardner, we offered a scholarship as well. Yes, we did. Okay, so 132 points remaining. Remember, we have 4 scholarships. So we'll sim to the start here of the Providence game, because that's the game we're going to play next. So we win and then we lose, so we don't get an alumni update on that one. But we're 3-2 as we enter this Old Spice Classic, and that's the game we'll play next to the Big East game. Providence will be a very tough ticket. So before we get on out of here, of course, let's check in first on what they said in the message center. We came up short, that's alright. Don't care about that. And then let's look at our stat sheet. See how we're kind of playing in these games. Where's the stats? Stats Central. Player stats. Okay. So games played. Rex Beavers. So scoring the most is Manjube. Barber right behind him. Husky Boyle. So all 5 of our starters are averaging 10 points a game. Love to see that. On defense, or I guess not defense, but more so Not so many points from our bench, so we're definitely a starting lineup heavy team. Now let's just go back to some of these games and just kind of see how the scoring played out in the box score. So this one was pretty close for us, 33 minutes. So this is the split they're going with. Makes sense. So points most was Husky. I'm fine with these splits. You know what? I'm okay with this many players playing. I like the way it's splitting it up. It's not amazing, but it gets the job done. You know, Beavers having 26, so we are a very starter-dependent team right now. So that's going to do it, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will come back for that Old Spice Classic. We'll see if we get some recruits. Once again, let me know if you want me to spend more time on the Yams than GCU. We can kind of go slower. I've been going one episode of each alternating, but I can probably switch it to like 3 versus 1 or whatever. I want to get through the Yams as many seasons as possible because the Yams will be back in College Football 26, but we'll be doing a separate team builder. So the Yams will be in that universe, but we will not be controlling them. But thanks for watching. We'll see you sometime else.